Hi everybody, November favourites, and they're a little bit early this month because I'm going to start the Christmas gift guides and a couple of other things, and so I need to not get them out of the way because it's really nice stuff, but I just need to get it done, otherwise we will miss it. It is blowing a gale outside, so if you hear really alarming noises, it's the wind, and if you hear other noises, it's the baby. A few people complained about the baby noises in a different video, but I'm afraid that she is with me 24 hours a day, and so it's rather hard to film without a baby. I mean, if I have Mr. AMR here, then he will take her in a different room, but he's working all week, so I'm on my own. And I am going a little bit stir crazy. What else was I going to say? Oh yeah, the background. I am preparing for my Christmas gift guide videos, and so I have my roaring fire. Just took me about 2 hours to work out how to turn the bloody thing on. And then there will be Christmas trees and all that kind of stuff in the background, and stockings, and not the sexy kind, the other kind, and lots of different things in the background. But I just thought that for this video I would test out my lighting, which isn't quite right yet, but it doesn't matter because it's not the Christmas gift guides, and just set everything up basically. Oh yeah, and I'm on a really swivelly chair. Woo, it's one of those really fun ones. That's got a good swivel action. So hopefully the camera is still focusing on my face. It's really hard not to swivel around when you're on a swivel chair, as you'll know if you've ever been on a swivel chair. Swivel, drivel. Let's get on to the products. Now, there are quite a lot of skincare products, I'm afraid. Actually, I'm not afraid. That would be weird, because who's afraid of skincare products? I told you I was going stir crazy. Quite a few skincare products, and quite a few that are rediscoveries. So first of all, and I did a website post about sensitive eyes yesterday, this is the Liz Earle Eye Bright. Now, I've been doing loads and loads of testing out of eyeliner pencils and dark eye makeup at the moment, and when I used to be modelling just loads and loads every single day, flying about 8 times a week, my eyes used to just be terrible, and I used to get these big red raw patches underneath, and mostly because on a beauty shoot I'd pile on the makeup and then take it off, usually with baby wipes, and then pile it on again, and my eyes just used to have these huge red welts underneath. So they've been getting a little bit sore again, and it is because I've been trying out a lot of eye makeup, and I've been bringing out my old trusted sensitive eye stuff. First thing is Liz Earle's Eye Bright, and this is just a really soothing tonic type thing. I wouldn't use it to take my eye makeup off because it's not an eye makeup remover. It's more of just a soothing, not a rinse, like a soothing, refreshing, what do they call it? Eye lotion, but it's not, it's a water. And I often use it after I've used an eye makeup remover, just to swoosh over and make my eyes feel really soothed. Or if I've been using a cleansing balm, I might use it after that to make sure there's no residue left on. Or you can soak 2 cotton wool pads with it and use it as a mask, press those over the eyes. It's just lovely. Keep it in the fridge in the summer, it's really cooling and refreshing and nice. And then my other it's not a rediscovery, it's just an old favourite, I use this all the time, is the Pi Ekium Eye Cream. I might be having a nice little offer on this coming up on my website, so hold your horses on that one. And I use that just to reset the skin around my eyes. It's really good if you've got very sensitive skin. It's just gorgeous, really comforting, really moisturising, really soothing, and quite often I'll use a slightly thicker layer and leave that on overnight just to kind of sort my eyes out really. And then a new discovery on the eye care front is the Bioderma Sensibio Eye, and this is the Contour Eye Gel, or Eye Contour Gel. Now it's not really a gel, I'm not so into these eye gels that are really tightening, not anymore anyway, because some of them I find quite drying, but this one is like a gel cream, as you can see, it's not see-through, it's not transparent. And it's just got a really comforting texture. It's very light and very refreshing, and it's got the kind of feel of those eye gels, but not the tightness. And it's very cooling, it's lovely. and not too expensive at all. I'll put all the links to all the products in the description box below. More skincare. This is something I'd forgotten about for ages and recently pulled out of a bag. It's the Lanolips 101 Ointment Treatment Balm for Lips, and it's just really strong, really moisturising, forms this very thick barrier over your lips. If you put it on in the evening, it will still be on the morning after, depending on what you do through the night, of course. That sounds a lot ruder than it's supposed to. So yeah, multi-purpose balm. You can use this on dry patches as well. You can use it on cuticles. It's just really, really nice and really strong. I was really pleasantly surprised by this. This is, now I've got this one, this one's from Paris, so it's written in French, but I think it's called the Extraordinary Oil, but it's the rebalancing version. I have been trying out loads and loads of different face oils, and lots of them were giving me little breakouts. And I don't know whether it was because of a certain ingredient in them, or just maybe they were just too heavy for my skin, I'm not sure. But this one, the rebalancing one, was really nice. It left my skin feeling very plumped up and moisturised, but it wasn't too heavy and it didn't have a really greasy residue or anything like that. And it actually worked better on my skin than lots of the expensive ones. So I was very impressed by that. And then the last skincare thing, one of the best masks I think that I've ever used. This is the Pumpkin Enzyme Mask, and it's by Peter Thomas Roth. And actually, once I was writing up my review of this on my website, I realised that loads of people had raved about it, and it's quite a cult beauty product. But it's like a mega exfoliator, and it's really, really powerful. And it did leave my skin, the first time that I used it, it did leave my skin a little bit red, but that's because it's got two little stages. It's got a scrubby stage because it's got bits in it, and then it's got a kind of acid exfoliant or enzyme exfoliant stage. And I think I went a little bit overboard with the scrubby bit. So the second time I did it, I didn't scrub at all. I wouldn't scrub, it says to massage, don't scrub. I didn't scrub at all, and I just left the layer on my skin, and it worked really, really well. My skin was really dewy, really fresh, just looked refreshed, if you know what I mean, like renewed and refreshed. And you get a whopping great big 150ml in this, and it's not too expensive at all. I should put the link below. But I really do think that if you're into starting off with your AHAs or your enzyme masks, and you want one that just isn't full of gum, then this one's a really nice thing to start off with. What else did we... Where have you gone? Rolled underneath... Rolled quite far, actually. I have to keep an eye on you, won't I? A couple of makeup things, and then a book, and then we're done. You'll be pleased to know. First thing is the Hourglass Ambient Lighting Palette. Now, loads of people have been asking me about the Edit. I haven't tried the Edit, but I do love this. And I talked about this in my powders video. I shall try and remember to link to that because that's quite a few videos ago now. But it's just got a really nice selection of the powders. If you want to try out a few different ones, they're really, really nice highlightery type powders, and they've got different degrees of shimmer or sparkle or whatever you want to call it, or glow. And so there's three different levels of glow there, if you know what I mean. Am I explaining myself very well? I don't know whether I am. If I had a brush, I'd show you, but I did actually wear it in the other video. Ooh, something daft's going on with my eye makeup. I did actually put it on in the other video, so take a look at that if you want to know. But I've been using that loads if you want to know how it looks. Really got this bad habit at the moment of starting a sentence and then saying something else and then finishing my sentence, so sorry about that. Yeah, about my eye makeup, I'm wearing the Chanel Autumn Winter Quad and the Chanel Ultra Noir, I think it's called Kohl Pencil, and the Chanel Ultra Noir Mascara. I was just doing a little bit of a Chanel eye tryout really. This mascara is amazing. I do love the Rouge Noir one that's been bought out for Christmas, but this one is the Ultra Noir and it's out forever, I think. Last thing before I leave you all alone is a book. Now, I've just ordered this book as a hardback because I'm going to give it to someone for Christmas, so it might be in my Christmas gift guide, but at the moment it's on my Kindle, and it is called Disclaimer. Let me see who it's by. Now, since I had the baby, I've been a lot more sensitive to scary books. They really, really give me the creeps. I don't know whether it's a hormonal thing, but this book, I had to read it when I was reading at night, even though Mr. AMR was in the bed beside me asleep and I was kind of breastfeeding in the middle of the night. I couldn't put my feet outside of the covers. When I get really scared at night, I can't put my feet outside of the covers. And when I was reading this, I couldn't put my feet outside of the covers. I'm nearly 35, for God's sake. I need some info about this book, but I can't find. I want to see who it's by. Renee Knight, and it's called Disclaimer, and it's just really, really creepy, and it's got a really horrible kind of depressing twist in it as well. But you know, some thrillers are written really badly. They're just like airport novels that you just pick up, take on holiday and leave because they're so crap. This is really well written. So it's my top book pick of the month, actually. And I should put a link to that below. The back of my neck is getting so hot. This is the first time that the fire has been properly on. And it's really lovely. It doesn't half kick out some heat. So let's go and sit away from the fire for a bit. So thanks for watching and listening to my crazy ramble. Make sure you like and subscribe if you're not subscribed, because I really do appreciate it if you do that. And share the video and do whatever you want to do with it, really. And yeah, I'll see you next time.